I am starting it after I started driving, so that's why the title's not there. So I'll probably change the title when I get a chance to change it. But wanted to tell you guys and keep you guys updated of the temporary job searching and stuff like that, like I told you guys I would. So, hey Daniel Barry, how you doing? Welcome in. But yeah, today was my other information meeting, and then I know because they said we could sub for a half day if we wanted to, or sub if we wanted to today if we saw. Sorry for the jump cut if there was a jump cut that I don't know what you guys heard and not heard, but I'll just recap it from here, and if I repeat. Alright. Okay, I think you guys can hear me again. I apologize for not having it where you guys can hear me, and hopefully it stays this time. I don't know for sure, but hopefully everyone's doing well. Right now, apparently YouTube Studios has updated recently, and I had to learn the YouTube app, and I had to learn what the new buttons I can press now is, because they rearranged things on the streamer side. So that'll be interesting to talk about at some point, to see if it's become easier or harder to do some things, or stuff like that. So hope everyone's doing well. Right now, I'm just getting on the way back to the house. That's going to take about 50-ish minutes to get there, if there's no slowdown, because there might be a slowdown once I get to one city. Who knows for sure. Hey, Oma, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by before you streamed. Hope you are having a great day too, Oma. But yeah, I just finished my first sub job for this year, because that's what I'm doing temporarily, is being a sub at 2 different districts, and one of them already asked if I could help in a direct way, because I called to see if they was needing someone, because I knew that I wasn't there for the full day, so I was like, I'll just call to see if they would want someone to come in to help. Hey, Blue Helix, how are you doing? Nice, Oma. But yeah, at some point, I should get some kind of way of having it where you guys can see the road, but my truck does not have the usual vents. So I've been trying to figure out what clip to get that I can put on my vehicle to have it where you guys can see the road, so it's not like you are looking down and right now looking at part of my chair. But yeah, I just thought you guys would like to hear that I was able to do my first substitute job, so I'm happy for that. And later today, because normally I have a Demo Thursday video out for you guys, I forgot to have that ready for you guys, so I'm thinking about doing another live demo playing before I do the stream that I was originally playing today, Ritual of the Night, Bloodstain, as I said it in opposite order. Hope everyone's doing well. Nice, Soma. Yeah, I wasn't quite sure how good it goes, but I know since you're in Florida, that should be well. if it's able to last for you, it should last for me if I get something like that. Because I know for both of us, we have to worry about seawater and freshwater condensation. So that was what I was kind of worried about, and why I didn't get the suction ones right away. But if it works for you, I think it should work, since we have similar climates. But I'm not 100% sure, of course. I just know the first one I tried to do for you, that I had brought for myself, that it did not work at all, even after I cleaned that part of the dash area. But maybe I just need to find one that has a better suction. Who knows? But to show you guys, so if you guys have an idea that at these kind of events, if y'all have an idea of what to do, because I thought about putting it on events, but we'll see. Because it could be that I just didn't find it yet on my end, but it could be that someone has a really cool idea too that I didn't think about. Because like I said, I tried to do it on where it was like in front of my steering wheel on the dash part, like the surface above your gauges of telling you your speed limit and stuff like that, but it fell down on 90. And okay, looks like y'all can hear me again. Sorry about that. Like I said, I'm inspired. Sorry about that. Like I said, I'm inspired. I keep having for a little bit, so it acts up again. And for a little bit, so it acts up again. It might be if I'm subbing at that about the stream dropping on you guys, so y'all don't have to worry about going on and off, on and off. And you can definitely tell that I was inside of Texas school today of me saying y'all right now, because usually I say you guys, because I know not everyone use the term y'all, so I don't want to confuse people. But I hope everyone's doing well. And right now I'm just glad that I finally can do something while I'm job searching still. Yes. That was the whole goal, is with me applying for both of these subpositions, is to be able to do something and not feel like that I'm not doing anything. I know some of you guys would like all the videos I make, but I don't want anyone to feel pressured that they have to support to watch it and whatnot, because I just remember the years of YouTube when people assumed that, and some parts of YouTube became very toxic because of it. So I want to make sure that I never make you guys feel like that. Or that I only want to stream when I know I can get donations. I'm not going to do that. That's why would you hurt your fans slash people that you've connected with, or people who you got to stream alongside with, and then all of a sudden you started doing that, and then people have to worry about getting asked why is this person having a change of attitude about things. And that's not fair to those creators either. I understand that. But yeah, I just know that in the north, not many of them say y'all, so I'm always trying to make sure that I say you guys, usually just because I never know who's coming into my stream, and if they are like, what is that word, or say that too many times, they're like, oh, look, because they don't want to figure out what the word meant if they never heard of it before. But at the same time, I guess it's part of my personality. I'm just worried about what everyone else says, because that's just me, that I worry about things, as some people say, a little too much. Because and that's why some of the videos I made so far, but I've been like, okay, do I really like this video? Do I not like it? Do people will enjoy watching it? I keep thinking about that. Indeed, Oma. And that's why I wanted to do the sub job thing, because I wanted to be, if I wanted to do a raffle or do a giveaway, I don't feel like I have to use the donation money, that I can use my own money for it. Yes, it might be cool to eventually have it where the donations pay for those, but I'm not gonna make it a point being like I remember one streamer 6 years ago that I watched for 2 days, and on the second day apparently was a big giveaway day, and he was just like, and no, if you donate more, I can give you guys more stuff in the giveaways, and said it like that, and kept on boasting about it. I'm just like, click unsubscribe when that happened. I'm just like, I just barely got to know you, and you're boasting about getting gifts and stuff, and just like, I can see why some people do it, but some people, when they don't, that you're like, okay, why should I give to you, and they don't give you a reason to, it makes me skeptic about them. Why I try to tell you guys what's going on with my job search, because search and other things, because I know that some of you guys are also job searching, so maybe that is something I found out could help you land a job too, for some of you guys. Because no, not all of us are job searching, but I know some of you guys, sometimes it happens to be in my chat because that I made a connection with you, that we're both searching for jobs. But I know for some people that you're comfortable with your job already, so. Just one of those interesting things to think about. Hey, Epic, how are you doing? I'm doing well. Just got back from not doing much of in the morning to getting my first sub job. So right now I'm just driving back from that, talking to you guys about different things that come up or I think about talking about if it's something that pops in my head that I want to talk about with you guys. But keep in mind for everyone, one that's like a 30-second delay compared to if I'm on my computer, it's only a 10-second delay of what I make it because I want to be able to talk to you guys more. But on the mobile phone, there's no option to change that yet. Maybe in the future they will. Who knows? Will be cool to eventually have it where if you want it to be a 0-second delay stream, that there is a way of doing that. Nice epic. Yeah. But it's just one of those interesting things to see when you're driving, especially if you decide to take a different route that day or something like that. I'm not doing it this time around because I don't really have the gas money to drive like that right now. But eventually, when I'm able to use my sub money to pay for gas, that I want to eventually look at different ways to get home and just find something that I've never thought about going through and stuff like that. You never know what you're missing. Could be that you find your favorite restaurant because you went the wrong way, or you turn right instead of left and you're like, oh, I didn't realize that was here. And you used to went there from a different way. Who knows for sure. Just can be fun to say the least. But I just hope everyone's having a good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are in the world. Still trying to decide once I get a full-time job, because it's not right now, how often do I want to stream at that point, because I've been doing it ever since I really stopped my previous full-time job that I've been streaming every day. Once I took them up to not do any kind of work related, what could feel like work. But even then, for me, making videos and editing them, streaming games, does not feel like work to me. And it's fun to be able to say that. Because I know for some, it may feel like a job to some, but I'm hoping that at least it's a fun job for people and not just I have to because I have to mentality. But no guarantees on how we feel. Yep, indeed epic. But for me, it's just the case that since I started doing it every day, I want to try to keep that schedule if I can. But I think sometimes it might be the case where I just do these kind of streams, and it might be the only stream at at some point in the future. When my one per day might be just me recapping how the day went and stuff, and talking to you guys about random topics, but who knows? It's one thing. For me wise, I'm not going to tell you guys what school I'm teaching and sub-teaching at. I'm not going to say what districts, stuff like that, because of respect of the students' privacies. And I'm going to always make sure that I'm not streaming when they're around. And that's why I'll always do it from my truck, because I don't want to have to worry about it being an issue that someone who's not supposed to have a YouTube page is talking in the background and whatnot, if that happens to be the case. So I don't want to even have to worry about that being a reason to worry about. I just know that sometimes I'll come up with ideas I want to talk about, and sometimes I'm going on a whim like today. I honestly did not expect to be doing this stream today. I was like, you know what? I'm doing something different from yesterday. I think you guys will understand. I just feel bad that I didn't label the title, because normally I do. Because I want people, if they read the title, understand what's going on. But at least I usually change. My default is usually saying Rhypi Let's Play, just because I don't know what game I'm going to play at what time. But I can change to the word play to talk and be good with everything else. I just feel a little bit bad that some of the tags are for gaming, not for talking, but I'll have to figure out if there's a way for me to change it for mobile different than the computer, but I think they're linked, so I don't think I can have different formats unless I was streaming from a different account. And Rhypi Talks does not have 50 subs yet, and Rhypi Music, I'm not sure if it would reach all you guys that wanted to see it, me talking to you guys, if I did it on there. And then that stream and that YouTube is just for music, so it wouldn't make sense for me to do my talking there. But who knows? Hey Joji, how you doing? Welcome in. Currently driving back to my house from my first official sub day of 2025. I subbed in the past, but that was before I became a teacher, and not counting the days at my last school where I got to cover a class if I wanted to. But who knows for sure how things will go. Just glad that I got a chance to sub again, and since I was in the live where I got to kind of show what things I know about the library about, but I didn't want to feel like I was overstepping the librarian. But she just appreciated all the help she could, because for those of you that don't know, in Texas, wise, they're slowly trying to reduce the number of librarians they have in the state for school districts. So there's some school districts that have it where there's only aides in the libraries, but there's some districts that they only have the librarian in there and not have any aides anymore in there. So some, like the one I'm at, if they're able to have someone in there as a sub from a sub thing, they'll get an extra sub for that reason. But because they want to have someone that's in there to help out. And who knows, it could be that when I say that I want a sub, they might ask me if I'm up for doing the library again, and I wouldn't mind, because I know what to do. But I know some people may mind because they don't know what to expect. Hey Ray, how you doing? Welcome in. Excuse me. Who knows for sure how things will go. But I just appreciate that you guys are able to stop by and us chatting for a little bit while I'm driving, and me reading the chat when I can, and when I can't, just discuss different things and see what things make sense to you guys, what things do you guys want me to talk about more. Who knows for sure. I just know that I just want to be able to talk about a lot of different things, but there's going to be some things that I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm the best qualified person, so I'm not going to talk too much about it, because I don't want it to be that you hear something from me that may not be 100% truth. For sure. I'm doing good, right? Just had my first sub job, so I got to do it today after the information meeting, so that was kind of cool. Got to help out the librarian at the campus I was at. I saw that they had an opening, called them and see if they still needed someone, and they told me there was none, but they could use someone to help in the library if I was up for it, and I was like, sure. Still want to make sure I do things as best as I can. I don't want to feel like I'm forgetting something or do something that I need to do, whatnot. I just want to be able to showcase what I can do, help out where I can. It's like how my streams are. I want to try to showcase many different games, because I know that I can't just do World of Warcraft, and some of you guys will still come every day, but I know some of you guys enjoy that I do different games from time to time. I know some of you guys, it's only when I'm playing certain games that y'all stop by, because you enjoy those games. And we're able to talk about those games. Like, I know eventually, I know a lot more of you guys will show up if randomly I am ever really playing Fortnite or Call of Duty that I know a lot of you guys would be in chat being like, are you gonna fight me? Fight me? And stuff like that. Not because you want to be able to share my first experience and help contribute my first experiences. I know a lot of you guys, it would be interesting to say the least for some of you guys. Who knows for sure how things will go. I just in being able to feel like I have something to do, even if it's not a full-time job, that I can be like, okay, I know what I need to do tomorrow. I know what I need to do today. And I feel like I'm just doing something just to do it on a whim. Because I know some of you guys like those kind of spontaneous streams, but I also know some of you guys would prefer if you know exactly when I'm streaming and not just the spontaneous ones. That's why I'm still trying to figure out if I am going to be full-time at some point. No matter what job it is, what do I want to make sure my schedule is for you guys. I thought about doing gaming tutorial videos. I've been trying to figure out what I want to do for the videos. I thought about trying to commission someone to do Professor Rhypi. So it's a different sprite. And you guys might enjoy seeing a different iteration of Rhypi. Nice. Yeah, I know some of you guys would want me to do that, since y'all know I have played Battlefield 5, not 5, 4, and 42. That I played it at different points in my stream career so far. It's just right now, with my laptop, I'm not feeling confident in playing it, because that's how my laptop had to be sent off for repairs. And before I really worried about having a fan underneath my laptop, because of how I have my streaming set up, I had to have those fans. But who knows, maybe once I get the computer from Boss, maybe I'm able to do more games like that, where it's more that I'm able to have. I just need to get fans for it eventually, so it doesn't overheat. Who knows for sure. But I appreciate the 3 of you guys currently in chat, and the 8 of you guys that liked the video / stream so far, because I'm sure there might be more at some point. Who knows for sure. But I know that some things, it's just cool to see how much is going on, how much we're able to do, and different other things. Who knows for sure how things will go. But I just hope I'm able to continue being able to talk to you guys and hang out when we're able to chat about random stuff. When I'm playing a video game, being able to talk about different things, not just the video game that we're playing, when I'm talking about other topics. one knows for sure what will happen. I just know that I always appreciate when you guys can stop by. It's your choice of who you go to. And at this time, you guys chose me to go to. That's one of the people. Because I know some of you guys have multiple people you watch at the same time. I just appreciate it when you guys are able to stop by. Hey, Serenity. Yep. Because I had my other information meeting today for the the district that I told you guys I was going to work on. And I actually got to sub at that district today and have something lined up for tomorrow already. Because I wanted to make sure that they wanted to help me out. And I was like, cool. And right now I'm slowly learning all the math teachers. And some of them are making sure to note down that I'm a math person that can teach math. So if they need someone, they can make sure that I'm chosen. So, kind of cool, to say the least. But that's why you start talking to people, because you want to be able to be recommended. So even if the position may not be out in the public, it could be something that they realize they need help and they know you can come within a couple hours. They call you ahead of time, being like, hey, can you come in? Man, I need you to do this. And if you're able to do it, consistently, eventually they will tell you to come in, we'll make sure to find you something to do. Because some places will try to do that. Just one of those cool things, to say the least. I am being safe, Serenity. That's why I'm only looking at it when I'm able to. But just one of those things, just networking and slowly get to know people is part of it. That's why I eventually wanted to talk to everywhere I can, because you never know when something comes up that they think you might be interested in. At the end of the day, if you don't network more quality there, especially when you're trying to be a sub, that does not help you if you decide to be a full teacher and then they like, oh, I barely got to meet you last time I talked to you. So it's just something to be watchful for if you're wanting to become a sub. Even if it's that you don't have a certification yet or degree yet. Because some places will hire you if you have your associates or not even a degree. If you can show that you graduated from high school, they let you sub at the elementary and middle school level a lot of places. It's just the important thing is that you are able to show you're committed to helping. So you never know when that door opens. Because yes, you can only be a long-term sub if you're certified, but it doesn't mean you can't pick up a sub job every day if they have one available. I just know that it's been interesting, to say the least, of sharing the journey with you guys. And yes, I know that some of you guys who never thought about the school would like me to show the schools, but I'm not trying to promote it because I'm not that kind of vlog channel where I'm trying to give reviews, because when it comes to things, I'm not going to try to make my channel be about which schools should you sub at, because at the end of the day, all schools need some form of subs on a regular basis. And but there's going to be some schools that you don't gel with, and that's okay. That it's going to happen sometimes when you find those positions that you're like, okay, maybe not at this school, but your interest is still in the subject. Look to see if there's another high school at that district, or if there's only one high school, sub at a different district if that's what you really want to do. But because I know high school's limited, but some of us who are wanting the elementary school subs, that we have a lot of options in, because there's usually at least, if it's not a small town, of course, there's at least 2 or 3 elementaries to sub at. So if you don't like one, maybe you like the next one. In worst case scenario, that, especially depending on how far distance away the districts are, you might be able to go to different districts that are within 50 miles of each other that you're willing to go to. Like for me, I'm just able to do a lot of different districts if I wanted to, because there's a lot of them within a 100-mile radius. It's just one of those interesting things to think about. But all in all, it's just figuring out what you can do, what we need, and you need, and go from there if you're wanting to sub. Because I know subbing's not for everyone, and I know that the old wise tale of the recent years being that if you want to complain about a teacher, be in their shoes for a day by subbing, so you can see what they have to deal with in a day. And after doing that, respects some teachers more, and sometimes not respect other teachers at that point, because they don't get on to them about it. It's just one of those like catch-22s, and you never know needs to hear moments to wake them up, in a sense, like how the Matrix is, that some people will never take the red pill because they don't want to figure out what they could do, that they're just fine being in background. But other people will always take that red pill and embrace the changes. And I'm hoping I'm remembering colors correctly. I feel so bad if I did mix them up. I believe those are the correct colors. And I remember sometimes some people use the red and blue pill, and then sometimes there's the other colors that you sometimes hear about. Just a lot of things that we think about, even if it's something that we least expect. Because at the end of the day, that sometimes the thing that pops up for you may be something that wasn't even part of the original thought, but was something that you said about it, and you were like, wait, can I think about it this way? Go from there. That's why I like to try to find many topics to discuss, whether it's on this channel or Rhypi Talks, because I want to be able to give some people a aha moment besides just math topics. But I know some of you guys will still be wondering when I'm ever gonna actually do the math videos. And I can't answer that yet. It's one of those funny things to think about. I just know at the end of the day, I'm glad that I'm able to help out where I can. And I'm almost at the house, so I'm gonna be wrapping up stream shortly. Just give everyone a heads up. I appreciate everyone who stopped by. Bye. And those of you that was just lurking because you're at work, or some of you guys who are streaming as well, that you just wanted to peek your head in to check up on me, make sure everything's good, especially since I just titled the stream Let's Talk. I didn't explain much about it. But I'll go ahead and end it here. I hope everyone have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when you're watching the videos or reading any of my community posts. I'll be back later when I'm doing the community day. Not community day, the demo Thursday, and then Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. See you guys later. Bye. Have a good one. Peace.